Now let's move into Cumbia. So the first step for Cumbia is called the two-step. It's going to be a little bit different than the two-step of merengue and salsa. We're going to take our feet and place them close together, one foot behind the other. And then we're going to lift and drop, lift and drop. I'm going to turn around so you can follow me as easily as possible. So remember, your feet are nice and close together. Lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. Now in Cumbia, we want all of the motion to be in the lower half of the body and not the upper half of our body. We don't want our head bobbing up and down. So we're going to isolate that movement. Lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, isolate it. Now, did you see what happened when I isolated it? My booty started popping out in the back. We want that. Booty makes everything better. So, here we go. And now our job is to take the booty and bring it in a circle around and down. Now, your hips are going to circle in the direction of the foot that is in the front. So if my right foot is in the front, my hips rotate towards the right. Okay? Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So feet nice and close together and lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. Okay? Isolate the movement. Our booty starts popping out in the back. This is good. And then we bring it in a circle. Drawing a circle on the floor with your hips. Now, if you want to, if you feel comfortable, you can add shoulder movement to it. Shoulder movement always accentuates hip movement. It makes it look bigger. Okay. Feeling comfortable right now? Take it to tempo. And
that's so simple. Hard. Her body turned around to the right. It's hard to tell what's to the right. This way or this way.
all right, now we're going to add an arm variation for our Cumbia two-step. Now remember, this comes from the ladies who would lift their skirts when they were dancing. So let's try it together with just the arms. We're going to go up for 4 counts and then down for 4 counts. Ready? Here we go. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and down. Now, let's put that on top of our basic two-step. Are you ready? Here we go. And start with the two-step. Good. Now, let's add our arms. Go up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and down. Good. Keep going. 5, 2, 3, down. 5, 2, 3, 4, down.
Wow! Beat, rhythmic, directional variation.
Now we're going to do a directional variation using the two-step that we just learned. We're going to travel forward with our two-step and then back with a knee push. Okay? So I'm going to turn around so you can follow me easier.
Okay.
Take our two-step. Let's get going with it. All right, now we're going to travel with that forward. Ready? Here we go. And forward, forward. Did you get that? Let's try it again. Here we go. Okay, you're comfortable with the step. Now let's travel forward. Perfect. Now we're going to add a knee push into the ground while traveling backwards. What does that look like? We're going to push for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, with this knee we push, the other leg drags on the floor. Why? Because Cumbia comes from the slaves that were brought to Colombia, and they had a ball and chain attached to the other leg. So we're just going to drag that leg behind. Okay? So let's try that again with a knee push for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you got it. Now let's put those two together. Travel forward for 2, and then back for 4. Here we go. Forward, forward, push back. And forward, forward, and back. Forward, forward, push back. How did you do? You want to try it on the other side?
Sure.
Let's go. And forward, forward, push back. 2, 3, 4. And forward, forward. Do it again. And back. And forward. And back. And now, let's do it together. Travel forward and back. Here we go. Forward and back. Forward and back. Other side. Forward and back. Forward and back. Great job.
No room here in this room.
All right, now we're going to move into a fitness variation of our Cumbia 2-step. We're going to take our foot and push it into the ground 4 times. Very easy. Let's do it together. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we're going to put our hands right here, and you are going to shake what your mama gave you. Are you ready? Let's shake it for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's do that again. Why? Because it's fun. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now we're going to put those 2 things together. So 4 pushes and then 4 pumps. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did that seem pretty easy for you? We're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. Let's start off nice and slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we pump. 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. I think you got it. Let's take it up to tempo. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job, you guys. I'll see you on the next step.
Wow, complicated.
All right, this step is what a lot of people would think when you think cumbia basic. It's just one leg going forward and back.
Okay.
But what I want you to see is the transition and the shifting of the weight from one foot to the other. This is what is going to allow your hips to get involved. All right? I'm going to show it to you facing forward, and then I'm going to turn around so you can follow me doing it. So here we go. We step forward and back, forward and back. Now, in exaggerated form, this is what's actually happening. My weight is shifting from one foot to the other, but instead of bringing my foot off the floor, my heel just rotates ever so slightly. Alright? Does that feel good to you? Let's take it up to tempo. Ready? Here we go. And okay, you're looking fabulous, but I'm going to turn around and do it just to make sure that you have the form.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Great. Now, we're going to try the other side. Remember, when you're thinking cumbia, you want to think smooth. The movement in cumbia is very smooth and fluid, very different than the movement in, for example, merengue. So, let's try the other side, but I want you to think smooth with your movements.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go, tempo.
Okay, let's try this again.